Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of my Let's Play Need for Speed World Series. And to clarify real fast, this video was recorded a while ago, so I just had this ready. So yeah, this was a rental car that I got from getting the Hot Pursuit vinyls, and it's a pretty okay car, but the 5.2 version of it is a lot better than it. So here comes the car. Where is it? It is the Audi R8 4.2 FSI Quattro, and it's a cool looking car, but it's got problems. So the R8 FSI 4.2 is a pretty cool looking car. It's got very good acceleration, very good top speed, but unlike its bigger brother, the 5.2, it has a lot worse handling, and really that's a problem with this car. It's pretty good for team escapes, this car. It's a very nice heavy car, but for racing it's really not meant for racing at all because of its handling. Poor handling. This car comes with race tuned Gromlin parts onto it, and some skill mods, which come standard with it. I'm pretty sure they're race tuned. Yeah, they are. I don't know how to pronounce this. 2-star skill mods and race tuned Gromlin parts as well, which is pretty nice. And this is a rental car, like I said, that you get for redeeming the Hot Pursuit vinyls when you have a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit active on your Origin account. This just so happened to be an Apex account that I created on my my secondary Origin account. So as you can see, this is just a handling test, and I hit that traffic car like a total noob. Anyway, the handling's okay, pretty okay at low speeds. It's not very understeering, not very over, but it's also not over. Doesn't have oversteer. What it does have a lot is understeer, but if you really control it in the corners, it doesn't really handle like a boat. At least it's not drifty like other understeering cars, which I really don't understand in this game, that the car drifts while it understeers. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, and I hit a stupid whatever you call pickup truck. But yeah, see, steering's very slow and stuff like that. So let's take it into a single player race and see how well it does. So here we are in it. So nitrous is pretty strong, but really the nitrous on this car is actually not very strong. This car, engine sound wise, the car has the same exact engine sound as the R8 5.2. It sounds a little bit more bassier since this is the V8 version. It's a 4.2 V8, and the other R8, the 5.2, has a V10. So it's a pretty good. As you can see, the handling is actually not horrible. As a lot of people say, this thing. A lot of people say that it's very boat-like and stuff, but it's not terrible actually. If you really know how to manage it, then it's not horrible. And I went into hood view, but the design is based off of the R8 5.2 V8 cop car, which is actually a really cool design, I do have to say. I really like the design on the R8 5.2 Quattro and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. But the number one problem I really see with this car is it doesn't come with cop lights. Either that, or since this is a rental car, it does not have the cop lights on it. It doesn't allow you to turn the cop lights on. Well, then again, on the Ford Interceptor cop car, when they featured a rental version of it, you could turn the cop lights on and the siren on as well. No problem. But with this one, I don't think it even comes with cop lights. It just comes with the cool Seacrest County design. What Need for Speed should have really done, what EA should have really done with this car is they should have put this design on a 5.2 V10 version, not the V8 version, because really this is not an appropriate color scheme. But nonetheless, this car still looks better. It still looks pretty good. It has different headlights on it. It has bi-xenon headlights with some LED accents, but unlike the 5.2 variant. But this car is still pretty darn good. It sets a pretty fast lap time of 1 minute and 50, almost 1 minute and 52 seconds. But anyway, yeah, with the setup that it has, it's actually not horrible. So now we're in a team escape, and just to see how strong this thing is in team escape, and we're going up against some interesting competition, an Audi A1 Club Sport Quattros and stuff like that. So the nitrous, like I said, it's pretty strong, but as you saw with the A1 Club Sport Quattro, I accidentally bumped him. I didn't mean to bump him, but yeah, this thing has actually, like you just saw, this thing has really good pursuit strength. As you saw, I hit that Corvette, the Charger cop car, and it just killed him instantaneously. This has probably got to be one of the best ramming cars as well. Out of my way, pickup trucks. It's like, that's like the whole thing in this video. It's like the pickup trucks are the ones that are screwing me over in this video. But anyway, handling's not the best like you saw. You gotta brake a lot more in order for this thing to go around corners. And as you saw, I hit the Rhino and it flipped him over. With no, with very little, how would you call it? Shoot, I sound like an idiot now. But yeah, it's a pretty strong team escape car, I do have to say. I definitely recommend using this thing more for team escapes, other than, for more like team escapes and pursuit app runs. This thing would actually work very, very well, and that guy was a noob and he got busted. But anyway, yeah, this was actually a brilliant car. I really enjoyed driving it when I had this thing. Too bad I didn't get to keep it permanently. I'm really sad with that because I actually grew to love this car after I drove it. And so yeah, like you see, I'm just tapping the brakes slightly in the corners, and it's actually not that bad around corners. And of course, like you saw, it's narrow enough to fit through between roadblocks, which is good. So I just ended it. So in conclusion, this car is more meant for team escapes and stuff like that, but really, other than team escapes, this thing's not good for anything else. Racing, you could use it, but you're just not gonna win races with it. You could just use it for just having fun with it and stuff. But really, this car's strong point is team escapes. Definitely use it for that only. But even so, I would recommend getting the 5.2 variant of the Audi R8s, not this. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give the video a like. And if this review helped you out, of course, I will do a comparison between the 5.2 variant of the R8 later. So that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!